What's going on, guys? It's your boys, Jimmy and Des, and we're going to do a bit of Bloodstock prep, aren't we, Des?
Yeah, mate. I can't wait for that fucking turkey leg.
That sounds about right. Yeah, we're going to get Factor 50 on. It's going to be a sunny one this year. Today, we're joined by the boys in Headbangers podcast. It's Brad and Nathan. Like I said, the lineup this year absolutely stacked. You've got Hatebreed, you've got Opeth, Satyricon. We're going to talk about the worst and best food last year. We're going to talk about what our dream headliners would be. So, I don't know about you, Daz. I think we just get straight into this bitch.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get into it like a fucking turkey leg, mate.
This podcast where your host Nathan and Brad. Here they were joined by the boys in Bangers and Mosh. How are we doing?
We're doing all right, mate. I thought that you just said, "Yeah, here we are sniffing Nathan and Brad." And I was like, "Are we?"
I mean, it is humid in my room. You do not want,
Oh my
Mate,
God.
heat
got the
wave
attic
again
room.
now, isn't it?
yeah. One time
Literally
the sun pops
sweltering.
out, it's fucking tropical.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll
I'm
be
gonna say
pissing
better.
down a Bloodstock weekend. You watch now.
Mate,
Oh
that's the
no.
thing. Like, that's what I'm worried about, right? Is all I did last year was complain about how hot it is. I feel like this year all I'm gonna do is I just wish it was just as hot as last year. Like,
I remember having to like emergency cover you two in Factor 50
Oh yeah.
oh
you were
yeah,
burning bright red last year. Don't forget
mate,
your sun cream, lads, all right?
I always
Yeah.
forget it.
My
I
Factor 50,
always
I'll
forget
make
it.
sure to get it.
I always forget it. I'm like, I tan easy, and then I'm there like, oh fuck yeah, I forgot what comes before the tan.
Would you guys prefer a heat wave or torrential rain? I mean, I know imagine it's gonna be one of the two. So if you had to choose, what would it be?
I'd rather the heat, mate, in all honesty,
Yeah.
because I can't deal with rain at all. Like, did you see them pictures of download this year?
Oh
Oh,
mate, that's what I was thinking when they said wet is summer. I thought if Bloodstock's anything like that, I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, no chance. At least there's some tents to go into and stuff when it's hot. So yeah, fingers crossed, man.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
like download this year looked like fucking hell. I like every photo I saw of it where people were smiling like that was forced.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was
Just
forced.
smile for this one picture so
Do
we've
you know
got
what I
something
mean?
nice to show everyone.
There is no way you're fucking smiling during that.
Just turned it into North Korea, mate.
Yeah, mate,
So it's just like
it
you better
looked.
smile or you're
Gun to the
finished.
head.
Yeah, there's somewhere there's a guy with a sniper rifle in a tower. Right, right.
The best thing I saw though from download was there was like two guys in camping chairs and they had like fishing rods and they were just like fishing in the pool. Probably the best thing I saw. Making light of the situation, innit?
I'll be
Yeah.
turning around and going straight back
Oh,
home, mate, if it's like that.
yeah.
I'll tell you what.
It's like hell on earth for me, mate.
Yeah,
That
same.
scenario. I'll
Yeah.
just go home. Fuck that.
I know that download put me off of anything muddy when it comes to festivals. My first download, it pissed it down all the way. Getting our shit to the campsite in all that fucking mud,
Oh no.
it was awful. And I've never been to download since. I was there like, fuck that. Like I'd rather just give it a miss than do that.
Yeah, are you camp? Do you camp at Bloodstock?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we normally
Oh yeah, of
camp.
course you do. Yeah, yeah.
We normally camp every year. Always at it's Valhalla, in it that we camp.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we always camp there. I was debating doing what you did like last year and getting a hotel, but neither me or Brad drive, so like we'd literally have to just get Ubers each time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, next year, be prepared. Like, give us a shout up front early because we always book the same hotel, and you can just jump in the car with us backwards and forwards. So
It
yeah,
was the
sweet.
funniest thing, like seeing you guys, because like when you guys arrive, you look fresh as a daisy. You're like, what's that? This amazing breakfast. I'm just thinking
Oh,
back to
yeah,
like
yeah.
the fucking breakfast bar, the
Oh
morning
yeah.
We
breakfast
had
bar.
about four breakfasts, mate. You know what I mean? I started off with like Cocoa Pops, and then it was like onto the continental breakfast, and then I had like a fry up. It's beautiful.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Living that high life.
Yeah,
While you
that's it.
having
Your
that,
Nathan just burnt to a crisp.
yeah, while you having that breakfast, I was back at camp saying, "Brad, does my hair look greasy? Do I put it up? Do I leave it down? I don't know how to handle this, Brad."
Oh, we'd had a nice shower,
I'll tell you what, that shower was 10
flash
out
of
of 10,
brew.
wasn't it? Do you remember
Yeah,
we
it
were
was,
saying? We were
mate.
just like, fuck me, that shower was like an 11 out of 10.
It's worth the money alone
Yeah,
just to stay there.
yeah.
Mate, the Bloodstock showers, absolute cesspit, absolute
Oh,
cesspit.
mate, I'd have to go home. I'm too
I
old for
mean,
all that now.
they'll be the same everywhere, won't they? Like every festival, like I can imagine the showers are like probably like dog shit, and the portaloos are pretty. I mean, to be fair, Bloodstock's portaloos last year were pretty good actually. I was pretty
Actually,
impressed.
good, yeah.
Yeah, they
They
were
clean
good.
them off. They look after them, man.
Yeah, they
You
look
have to.
after it. Yeah,
It's always worse when it's on the night, like because when we're camping, obviously we go out in between. On the night, obviously the morning it gets cleaned out. If you need like a piss or a shit any time between that, it is you open the door and you're like, this is it burn your eyebrows off.
It's Russian roulette, man.
Like you're there like, what the fuck?
Mate, thank God for premiering Burton on Trent Central. That's right.
yes, yeah. Shout out
That's
Burn
all.
on Trent Central premiering, mate,
Yeah.
and Lenny Henry for the hookup.
But that brings into the sponsor of this video. Thank you, Premier. But yeah, let's jump into like last year then. So what were you guys' highlights from last year? You know, favorite set, anything like that?
Kill Switch Engage right off the bat was
Yeah.
incredible. Sepultura was unreal. Like I wasn't.
I'm with you.
We didn't have high hopes, Daz, was it? But we were like, oh, they'll be cool.
Yeah. Well, there was no expectations really put on them, to be fair, but they were fucking well good.
Yeah, they were wicked. Biohazard, of course, singing along with you two boys was
Oh,
Yeah, that was super fun, man.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
found you guys.
Dude,
was a
yeah.
big highlight.
Yeah. Gate Creeper was
Of course.
amazing.
Yeah,
Oh my God, yeah.
Gate Creeper.
You know, that was a real experience when the crowd just went all the way back to the food stalls pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, Gate Creeper and Kill Switch were the two big standouts, weren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I'm with you on
Oh, yeah.
Sepultura because like I've seen Sepultura like at least a new form of Sepultura. I've seen them like, you know, 6, 7 times, like because you know they've been one of those bands I've loved since I was a teenager. So like any opportunity I got to see them, I always would. But I felt like even that was completely different to what I've seen of them before. This felt like, well, I guess it's the final run now, so I guess they want to put all their you know shit
Yeah.
into it. So it was just incredible, and the whole crowd was just like super into it. So yeah, I absolutely love that.
Oh
Agreed,
yeah,
man. Yeah, they were
they
wicked.
were my highlight as well. Like I've always joked, right? Because I've always been a bit of an elitist with Septo. It's like if it's not got Max or Ego, I'm not interested. And then I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll go. And I was like, you know what? That was fucking sick. Because they actually
Yeah.
played songs I actually wanted to hear. They didn't
Yeah.
play like, you know, they just went fuck it. It's like probably the best Sepultura set list you can get.
Oh yeah, the set list was spot on, man. Derek's a beast of a front man.
He is.
Yeah,
if-
they're probably only one of the only bands that I can sort of think of off the top of my head that have gone through like such a drastic shift in like, you know, it's difficult to replace a vocalist anyway, and someone as legendary as Max and obviously, you know, Derek stepping in and just carrying on.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I think they've done pretty well because
he's been
they're
part of that
absolutely
band
massive.
longer than Max now, as mate.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like
Yeah.
man deserves his credit, doesn't he?
Absolutely,
Right.
but you know, the debate's still there, isn't it?
No, it always
That's the
will be.
thing. That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always will be, yeah. But yeah, Derek's definitely hold his own. Like, I mean, a lot of the Sepultura albums, you know, there's so many different sounds and shifts that they've gone through, like from some progressive, some more death metal leaning. So I really think he's taken the band in some good directions and produced some good albums. I think a lot of people that, you know, might shit on the Derek Sepultura, just haven't listened to any of their albums
Yeah, I
after
agree.
that. They
It's
just
true.
automatically assume it's shit. But like,
Yeah.
have you listened to like Quattro, which is amazing? Have you listened to like, you know, what was that one? Was it Machine Messiah? That was
Machine
like
Messiah
really
is
weird.
wicked, man.
Yeah, really
That's a
weird and
wicked
cool.
album.
Yeah, there'll be one of those bands that like when they've actually finally gone, everyone will be like, fucking hell, Derek shit was well good.
Yeah, they will.
You know,
Yeah,
it'll be
it
like
was
that typical like you take it for granted, innit?
Yeah, that's exactly what will
That'd be
happen.
what will
Does.
happen.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think my highlights were seeing you guys like one of the main highlights.
Whee!
Because
Agreed.
I was like, you know what? Because we've all spoke like for so long online and everything like that.
Yeah.
So getting to actually see us in person was really, really good. Like
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
wicked,
going
man.
back feeling all warm and fuzzy. I was like, you know what? Finally got to meet him. That was sick.
Ah, well,
Oh,
hopefully it'll be a lot more hangs this year, man. So
yeah,
Oh
For
mate.
yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
there'll be a
oh
couple this year, won't there?
yeah. Hopefully when I see you for the first time, I'm completely with it. Because last time when you were like, who have you seen today? I was like, I don't know.
oh yeah, that was well funny.
Yeah.
Who have you seen today? Don't know.
Honestly, my brain just went with it. I just got out the tent and I remember walking and then seeing you guys and I was there like, oh shit, and then I couldn't think, oh fuck, it's Bangers and Mush. Right. So when you went, who have you seen today? I was like, I can't actually fucking think anyone.
Mate, we were kidding ourselves laughing.
Oh yeah, we were both. I was fucked for a lot at festival, to be honest.
Yeah, you were.
I mean,
You
we
were.
always say the story of like trying to meet Chad from Frozen Soul, and I just completely just didn't realize he was there. Walked like a million miles in front of Nathan, and Nathan's like, Brad. I was on a mission, man. I don't know where I was going,
I
but
was getting like drunk texts and calls from him, like, where the fuck are you? I was like speaking to the guy we came to the arena to see. Honestly,
oh man,
Oh, you two
every
need to
time.
stick to the appetizers this year, I think.
I think
Oh,
I might
yeah.
have to.
But no, he fucking does. I'm normally a sensible one because I remember when you was like, "Oh, Nathan's definitely the liability out of
Oh,
out of
yeah,
Headbangers,"
yeah.
right? Right. I remember always looking over at him, being like fathering him practically, being like, "Brad, don't do that. Don't do that, Brad. No, 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 no. Oh, he's done it. He's fucking done it." Being like, he's the fucking liability.
It's true. What
Guilty
about
as charged.
what was your favorite food stall from last year? Oh, and what was the worst? I think I know which one's your favorite because we've actually clipped it, but I'm just interested to see.
Well,
Yeah.
mate, it actually wasn't. I'm going for that bunny chow was my favourite.
Oh,
I,
okay.
Big
I'm gonna go with the Texas thing, smoker.
Yeah, I knew I had one of you.
Yeah,
The smoker's my favorite. Yeah, the smoker's mine.
the worst was the Yorkshire pudding one, mate. The one that got shut down this year at Download. Because
Oh, of course, yeah. I
it
used
was
to
the
love
same.
Yorkshire
I
pudding
didn't realize
once.
it was the same one.
yeah, man,
Yeah, exact same one.
I was this close. We had it Sunday evening, Daz, weren't it?
Yeah, I wasn't like into it either. To be fair, like
It was all right.
it was all right.
And then we finished, and my stomach, when you're on a roller coaster and your stomach just goes, and I was like, lads,
Yeah.
I've got about 2 minutes. So I fucking sprinted. Thank God, mate, for that backstage, that VIP media bit backstage with the nice toilets. Otherwise, I swear to God, it would have been the most embarrassing
A
journey.
Bloodstock Poonami, mate.
Yeah,
Oh mate, I've got
that thing fucked me
IBS,
up.
so I know that feeling far too well.
I would highly doubt it's there this year, but
I'm hoping
the
it's
bunny
not.
chow one though, mate, is
Yeah, Bunny Chows was decent for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I mean, they were
I,
all good. Everything we tried was pretty good. What about you guys? What was your favorite?
you know
Mine's
what?
Texas Smoker, the vegan place.
I'll give him the
Yes.
vegan one. The vegan one was actually quite nice, so I was skeptical, but I actually really enjoyed it. My favorite thing from Bloodstock, and they don't do it anymore. I'm so gutted, and they had it for years, which is like they used to have paella, and it
Oh,
was
that
so
was
Oh,
nice.
so good,
it's
mate.
Oh, I know, yeah. Like
Yeah.
it was something like because you eat loads of shit at Bloodstock, and like the paella felt like actually eating something a
Health.
bit fresh. Yeah,
yeah.
probably
Rice and
not, but it felt
chicken
like it.
and chorizo, mate. It was beautiful, wasn't it? I
It
used to get that
was.
every year, man. I haven't looked at the food stalls. You sent it, Daz, didn't you? Maybe it'll
I
be
don't know. I
back.
don't know. You do. Yeah, I think I did ages ago, but I
Yeah,
don't know
I've
where
mate.
got
the
a
hell that
Japanese
is now.
place, so like a katsu
Have?
curry, gyoza's
Oh,
kind of thing. So I'm like, I'm
A
down
Jesus.
for
katsu
it.
curry.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
mate,
look.
I'm all
Look
about
at his
that.
Being
face.
good.
I'm all about that, mate. Like you said though, Brad, it's like a little bit of health, isn't it? You think, oh,
Yeah.
it's got rice in it. It's got some chicken. It must be more healthy than all the other shite I've been eating this weekend.
No,
Oh yeah,
literally, like, and when we finished Bloodstock and I was on the way back and we at the service station, people think I want a sandwich or something. I need something fresh because I was just like, I've just been
Yeah.
pummeling shit into my body.
Did
Gagging
you
for a vegetable, isn't you, when you get
Yeah,
home?
did
for
you
real.
two do the Did you have the turkey leg from the smoker?
no, I only had the brisket.
No,
I only
Yeah,
had the
I
brisket.
only had a burger, mate. So this year I'm having that turkey leg and the brisket. I'm just gonna have it all.
Yeah, I've got to get involved in a brisket this year,
Yeah,
mate.
got it, mate. Got to be
the
done.
turkey like scares me a tiny bit. I don't know. It just seems
It
a bit
is
risque.
massive.
You know what
Look
I
at the
mean?
girth on it.
Yeah,
I,
it's a
I'll
massive.
I'll risk it for a brisket this year, mate.
Yeah, risk it for a brisket
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
I have like I have strict rules when it comes to like food from like festivals. So anything bird, or like chicken, I avoid. Right, beef is the
Chicken is
only
a
thing.
bird, brother, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So like anything, chicken, birds, right, anything in general, Like, well, you might get a bit of
But anything with
salmonella.
wings.
Yeah.
I avoid that. Yeah, beef is the only thing I'll eat. Or if there's vegan options, I'll go for the vegan option because I'm thinking like my dad used to run like the same sort of stalls when I was a kid, right? And he has given me fucking horror stories of everything that can go wrong, right, with it. And I'm like, right, 5 days. I'm accounting for people on minimum wage here, right? Being like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna throw it in, right? There's something gonna go wrong. But vegan stuff, fucking, it's
Yeah,
hard to spoil. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, that's
It's
true.
hard to
That's true.
spoil.
You can't fuck
Brother,
that up,
I
mate.
nearly was a horror story last year. Okay,
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
tell you,
That's
so
scary,
like,
man.
I hear you, man. Like, gotta be careful with that stuff.
Oh yeah, no, mate,
Yeah.
you've got to be because I don't bring food with me. I only eat food at the festival because I did it for years and I like never ate it. And I thought this is just like a waste, like
But
of money and food.
if you boys need anything, because we're like the Premier in Burton upon Trent Central, right, which is the greatest place on earth, is
Yeah, but don't
across
tell
the
everybody
road.
else about it because it's all just going to sell out now. And they're going to be like, oh, they
You
were
could,
chatting about it.
Shall I beep it
Brad will
out?
beep it out in post.
Yeah, yeah.
It's across the road from a nice Morrison's as well. So we nip over there, get some protein bars,
Yeah,
fruit, nuts,
yeah.
good. Do you know what I mean? So during the day, then you're not like, oh, I'm gonna have another burger.
Wash it
or,
down with a nice monster.
yeah.
Set you up for the day, lads.
So if you need anything, just let us know and we'll.
Yeah, we can bring
Oh,
you a care
definitely.
package.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
thank you. I'll accept
Thank
the
you.
loot crate with open arms. But
What
yeah,
was who are you excited to see for like Bloodstock this year then?
Are you going through the days or?
Mate, I've got the entire lineup
Yeah,
on
so
my
have
on my
I. I've
second
got it in
screen.
front of me as well.
after his last crime and not remembering who he saw, you know, you have to be prepared this time.
I even
Are
had
you-
last year's lineup as a just in case it
Yeah.
came up.
Who
Are you there
most
on
looking
the?
forward to seeing? I don't know.
Are you there on the Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going Thursday and we're gonna be up there for the entire weekend.
Oh man, you get to see Hell Ripper. I was gutted that he there on Thursday.
Yeah, I'll be seeing him. Can't wait.
Oh yeah, we can't not see Hell Ripper.
Now that'll be unbelievable, mate.
Yeah, but I mean, on the plus side, we get to see him in Brighton, don't we? Soon.
Yeah, true say.
Just
So
after. I think it's just after or just before Bloodstock, in it. Can't remember. Just after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's literally just after.
The
Yeah.
week after, yeah.
I mean that Friday, Hatebreed 30th anniversary set into Clutch into Opeth
Unbelievable.
is sorry, Eternal Champion into
Yeah.
Hatebreed into Clutch into Opeth is like you ain't getting a better Friday evening than that.
Oh,
Such
yeah.
like a mix, but such a good mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like number one fat band now I want to see that week that day is Hatebreed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Got to
So,
be in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Have you seen the 30th anniversary set they're doing?
Nah, it's
Oh,
facing
mate.
what consumes you on it because if so, I'm
Uh,
losing my shit.
The last time they played, they did a recent festival in Spain. Like the first five songs were Proven, Destroy Everything, Driven by Suffering, Live for This, and Smash Your Enemies. Like,
love this.
mate.
Let's go.
I'm going to take out some life insurance.
yeah, same, mate. Yeah.
I'm
It's
open to
mad 'cause,
Doomsayer.
they didn't play Doomsday, but they've been mixing up the set
Oh, okay.
for different
Yeah, that's fine.
festivals. So, but all three of them, like Hatebreed, Clutch, and Opeth, are all like perfect festival bands, but all in different ways. So it's going to be such
Yeah.
a good day. I'm dying to see Eternal Champion.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Opeth are my favorite band of all time, so you better believe I'm excited to see them for the 7th time.
Fan pick set as well, Brad. What do you reckon they'll have in that set list?
Oh, well, I'd say like all the classics, you know, like Ghost of Perdition for sure. Like,
Yeah.
they never seem to play a Blackwater Park, but I feel like fans will pick that in for sure.
Yeah, they got to.
Did you vote?
Yeah, I did. I really want Lotus Eater because that's a fucking banger.
It will be. I've been
Will
to one
be.
of these before when Metallica did Sonisphere, and fans do just vote for the hits. So
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
if this is the same, man, it will be.
God, it's going to be unbelievable.
It's going to be unbelievable, Daz.
It's going to
I've
be
seen loads of
unbelievable.
people want like a Black Rose Immortal, which is like a, you know, the 24-minute one, which I do like, but I feel like it's
come on.
wasted potential for something else. I'm like, I don't want a 24-minute song. I just don't.
Oh yeah. It's like
Yeah,
an
it's
hour long
something.
set. Yeah, hour long set. That's half the set almost.
Yeah, come
I
on.
mean,
man.
I wonder whether they're like, you know, I don't know whether they just sit there and like they go by the results and it's just like, wow, it's democracy, lads. Better play this 24-minute banger, like, or whether they're just like, actually, let's just like
Well,
take
yeah,
the
I'm not
best of them.
sure. I did see the because that so essentially they put like a selection of say 20 songs up,
Yeah, they choose
and
which ones they want people to pick, don't they?
yeah, and then it'll be whatever gets picked. But I mean, have you seen Opeth before, you lads?
Yeah,
So
about six
I
times.
saw him
Oh,
download
fuck.
2019. I saw him, that's the only time I've seen him, and it was the only band the song came out for. And I
Oh,
remember being like, that was the best moment of the festival because you could just see it peaching out. Like it literally was like
yeah.
towards the end of the set, you could see the song just breaking from the clouds, hitting the stage perfectly, and I'm like, this is sick.
Got the
Like,
ideal band as well for that, innit?
oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I can't remember what song it was, but it was just such a nice chorus, and then you just saw the sun just fucking beam out. You know, like
you
you
only
could
get
have
that at
not picked a
festivals,
better
man.
timing.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
they're
excited for
incredible
Opeth.
live. They're
they
incredible
are
live. So yeah, whatever they play, man, is
top
it's going to
notch.
be awesome. Yes, on the Green Lung will be good during the day.
Oh, I can't wait for them. Yeah, I've really got into them this year. I kind of slept on them for a long time, and I actually really like them. And I feel like they're a proper festival band.
Yeah, they are.
Something that if there is sun frisbee, like sitting down with a pint, chilling out, watching Greenlawn, couldn't imagine anything better.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's looking
that'll be a
pretty
good
good,
time.
like weather-wise, isn't it, Jim?
Yeah, it is. It's meant to be like
Currently.
dry, bit of cloud, 22 degrees. It was like all
Yeah,
night.
it'll
And
be all
it's
right.
all
Perfect.
It'll be
yeah,
good.
Oh,
yeah,
mama.
it
Oh,
is.
mama. That's exactly what we want.
um, what about Grand Magus are good. I don't know if have you ever listened to them? They're like proper
Yeah,
old school,
yeah.
like trad metal.
I've
They'll
never
be
listened to Grand
Quite
Magus.
fun.
quite like Eternal Champion. They'll be cool.
I can't wait for fucking. I'm a massive fan of Architects, and I've seen them before, but I know it's gonna be interesting to see what the reception will be. But if it's anything like Parkway Drive, I feel like they will still get a good hit in. But there's such a good like live band, great stage
Mm,
production, like sound just like the album, and I feel like especially with some of the new songs as well, really hitting back to that old Architects sound.
I was going to say,
So
like, I feel like their set list choice is going to be really important for this show. Like,
yes,
it's not like Download, is it? Where they could probably play some of the more commercially leaning
mm.
stuff. But if they lean into like Lost Forever and all our gods and all that, and like the stuff prior to that as well, it'll be a smash, won't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
oh
managed
yeah.
to get onto that, All Our Gods, like their opening show. They opened Brighton, like the
oh, that is
tour.
incredible.
Yeah, yeah, and I managed to get tickets for it. And like they played the Concorde, which is only
Oh
like a
yeah.
couple of hundred cap venue. It's absolutely fucking wicked.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's sick. Because like to fair architects, I mean, me and Brad went to see him in Leeds, and they are just such a great live band. Like
Yeah.
especially in like a bit, they're one of those where it's like their sound fits a festival and an arena perfectly. Like you can't imagine it in a local venue. I'm excited to see what they do. I know they got a bit of shit for being announced, but it's the same thing with Parkour Drive. Parkour Drive got so much shit like 2019, where they're like, I'm not seeing them. I guess I'm just drinking wine in my tent, blah blah blah
Oh mate,
blah.
they were
And it's
Yeah, but you
like,
fucking
can go and
unreal.
do that though. Go and do that.
yeah,
It's sort
exactly.
of
Yeah,
like, you know
that's
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
about.
But
Yeah.
Architects are fucking massive. Like, I
yeah,
mean, obviously Opeth and then Mon Marfar, but like, it's a big UK
Yeah.
exclusive festival headliner for them. So, and loads of people in the country love them.
yeah. And
Exactly.
not only that, like the obviously the vocalist, charismatic guy, great
Mm.
guy to see on stage, great, just really
United fan though.
fucking tight.
Yeah.
He is a United fan. As a Leeds fan, that does offend me. But I'll let it slide because he makes great music. But if he didn't, I'd be like, that's it, write him off. But genuinely, it's great to see him live. Whenever they
Yeah,
play,
it is.
it is always fantastic.
Yeah, it'd be a wicked set that.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
all the
I,
light in the stage show, and that'd be fucking so sick.
oh yeah, I'm really excited for Malev as like the core headliner just below that because I'm excited
Mate.
to see what they can
It's
do with it.
such a perfect UK 1-2, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they are both from the UK. Yeah, of course they are. Fucking hell. Yeah, that is.
And I would imagine just maybe I hope it works out time wise that Silosis are on before Malevolence. So like Silosis into Malevolence into Architects. Like as far as UK metal goes, that's fucking
oh yeah.
wicked.
If I have to
Oh yeah,
choose, it's gonna have to be Colossus. I do love Malev.
Oh,
and
no.
I've seen Malev
Oh,
a lot
no.
of times, and I'm a bigger
Nah.
fan for me.
I've seen Silosis quite a lot. So I've never seen Malevolence as far as I know. So
Oh, you're in for a
yeah,
treat.
but that's the good thing about these festivals, isn't it? Is that like I've seen them a bunch of times.
So you
There's
can go
this
see
cool
something
band
new.
on. I'm going to go and see that instead. And yeah,
Right.
talking to UK metal, just we need to skip back to Friday very quickly. Good Burner
Oh,
on the Sophie
yes.
Lancaster stage early on Friday. Definitely got to get in for that.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
Burner. They were incredible. Yeah.
I've
Oh,
not.
mate.
I couldn't go that day, and I was fucking gutted. So that'd be my first time seeing them, and I'm so excited.
I
They
just saw
are
them open
unreal.
for Suffocation.
Oh, I bet that was sick.
Yeah, they're fucking really good, mate. And they did exceptionally well because the doors got changed because Celestial Sanctuary couldn't make the show, like last minute kind of thing. So they pushed the opening act. Like they just pushed it for the whole gig was finished by 9 o'clock. So yeah, so for like sort of 6 o'clock in the evening, for a lot of people that probably didn't get the notification email, there was a pretty good crowd there for them. They did really well.
That's crazy too. That entire Suffocation like tour, I was so envious of you because I was there like, why have they picked all the other places? Like, because there were nowhere close that me and Brad could go, and I'm like, I fucking need to see Suffocation.
Oh
We
God.
couldn't work out anywhere we could go to see it.
Yeah, they'll be around again, mate.
Surely a
Oh, yeah.
Bloodstock booking's got to be on the card soon, hasn't it? They're
Oh,
like
for
the
sure.
perfect like
Gonna say.
no-brainer band
Yeah,
for Bloodstock, aren't they?
yeah,
And
yeah.
if you
You would have
wanted
Yeah,
to
thought
for
go
so.
sure.
guns blazing, if I was running Bloodstock, right, I'd have fucking Suffocation and Dying Fetus on the same day, right after each
Oh
other.
my
Oh
God.
my God, mate. There'd be nothing left of anybody. It'd just be
Exactly.
like a
Yeah,
bloody
yeah.
mess.
But
3
think
life
about it, that'd be
insurance
like
as
the
well.
best hour of anyone's fucking life. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, it would. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
what would
just
be like your guys like top if you could pick your dream headliners, who would it be?
Alice in Chains would be one.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Mate, imagine their greatest hit set on a big stage at Bloodstock. Korn doing a greatest hit set.
Oh yeah, Corn Greatest Hits. Yeah, definitely.
That'd be unbelievable. I've been dying to see King Diamond for years now, so I'd have King Diamond as my other headliner and a bit of traditional as well. Do you know what I mean? Trad metal. So yeah, those three would be mine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
King
pretty good.
Diamond done it before, so I wouldn't surprise if
Yeah,
they do it again.
Who
yeah,
would
I'd
you
love to
guys
see
have?
it.
You know what? I thought about this before I came on, and I genuinely don't know because all the bands I listen to that I love, basically just there's that small would be unfeasible. But I suppose like a big mainstream one would probably be Sleep Token, just because I am a fan of them, and I think them headlining a festival with that level of stage production, I'd like to
It will
see what
happen
comes out of
eventually,
that.
mate.
Definitely.
But that's the good thing about Bloodstock is that it allows bands who are slightly not they can't headline download because they're not of that size, but Bloodstock gives bands a chance to headline festivals. And we've seen so many like Killswitch last year. That was like a real special moment. Like
Mm.
Parkway doing it, that was special.
Yeah, well,
Ghost headlining their first festival, that was special. Like they create big moments for these bands, and like Architects will be that this year. So
yeah, no, it'd be incredible to see. I think for me, like I'd love to see Morbid Angel. They're one of those bands that I
Oh
still haven't got
yes,
to
mate.
tick off
God,
yet,
yeah,
but
yeah.
unbelievable that'd be if they did it. And I reckon they would headline as well as that size, aren't they?
Yeah.
I've seen big rumors that Machine Head are
I've
almost
seen that.
guaranteed nailed on for next year. A lot of people
Oh
are saying
yes.
Corn are guaranteed as well. So
That'd
it's
be
all getting,
mental. Imagine like a new metal fucking
mate.
new metal
Honestly,
weekend, mate. I'd fucking
if
be up
I'd be
for that.
down for it.
you chucked on a
Mudvayne fucking on the Sunday.
few sick, like some of those sick fucking bands from that era, they'd go down a treat, mate. I tell you.
Yeah, POD. Sports slot.
Man.
Warm up.
I
You
think that's
know,
cool though, like you just having because this is the cool thing about having like killers, which having your architects, having all that kind of shit is that I like it's cool like you've got like all the death metal through the day, all the black metal and stuff, and it's nice to have that sort of palate cleanser at the end of the night
It
because I
is.
think it's the end of the night's for like sing-alongs. I think like just
Absolutely, mate.
having a good old time, and I feel like they're the bands that fill the gap. So
Yeah.
if Korn did it, Machine Head, I'll be absolutely
Deftones would
down
be a
for it.
good shout at some
Oh
point.
man,
I'll tell you,
absolutely.
just having a look at this flyer, right, I've just noticed that there's Cauldron are on here as well. Do you two know about
Oh yeah,
Cauldron?
I fucking love Cauldron.
They're like up
I
your
don't
way,
think so
aren't they?
actually.
They're like
Yeah,
kind of
they're
north.
like they play a lot on northern shows. I don't know if they're from here, but I know that
I,
they've played so many hardcore shows that I've been
yeah.
to.
Yeah,
They're
they're
from Birmingham,
fucking
aren't they?
yeah. I think they are up from that way. Yeah, they're
Yeah, I've just clicked
absolutely
on there.
fucking sick, mate. That band,
Yeah.
so sick. And I also just noticed that I'm sure Nihilinth are on here as well. Is that
I
French
think,
death metal band that Deffa
mate,
loves?
I think there's two bands with that same name.
Okay, yeah, because I was
I'm
just like,
sure there's
can't
two
be,
bands with the same name because
can't be
I
them.
did think that. But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm sure it's two bands with the same name.
oh, fair enough. Fuck
Um,
it then.
but look at
Fuck
that
it then.
that Saturday, even before Malevolence, you've got Deicide into Whitechapel. I mean
Oh
that
yeah,
that Saturday, that Saturday mainstay. Even before that, you've got Forbidden and Crypta. That
Oh,
Saturday,
Crypto are one that I'm well excited for, man.
Me
yeah,
too, man.
that Saturday main stage is ridiculous.
I've never seen
Yeah,
Deicide either, so that'll be a new one for me.
I haven't either, mate.
no, me neither.
Really excited for that.
Saturday's going to be a great old time, lads.
yeah.
Massive
Yeah.
fucking turkey leg.
That Saturday is probably the day that's the most stacked for me because
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight away like I do want to see Crypta, and I
Mhm.
do want to see Deicide, then I do want to see Whitechapel. I definitely want to see Malev, and I definitely want to see Architects. So
yeah,
that's already shit tons of bands that I want to see. Not
Yeah.
counting the ones that Brad's like, oh, do you want to? You're not doing anything. Do you want to just see these guys? Like,
Yeah.
so there's already a shit ton of bands that I'm like, yeah. Whitechapel is I'm looking forward to the like
I'm so excited for that,
much.
mate. And you know what? Like, I
Mm.
do like the earlier stuff. If they did a set list of like the Valley and Kin, like that'd be it for me, mate. I'd be over the moon with that.
The Valley's their like magnum opus, I think. So just seeing that in
yes.
full, that'll be perfect set for me.
Yeah. Oh, I feel sorry for Defra who's not gonna because like every time we've been like had a ticket to see Whitechapel, it's been cancelled for some reason. I think it's happened to us like two times already, and now we can't make this and they're playing. So, like, it's gonna be wicked though. But Deicide, I'm really excited for. I like the new album, but you do just want a greatest hits set, don't you, from Deicide at a festival?
First
Yeah,
three
for
album
sure.
set.
Yeah, that would do. Yes, mate.
That's it. First three
Chuck a
albums.
couple
That's
of
all.
like Scars of the Crucifix and
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Just
yeah,
just
yeah,
like the title tracks, and yeah, that'll do me, man.
Right.
And maybe like a
Which
sprinkle of like God Kill from
yeah.
The Minds of Evil as well. That'd be good.
Oh yes, mate. Oh, we
I'm
can
all
only
over
keep
that.
our fingers crossed for that, mate.
I can't wait
And
for that.
also on the Sunday as well, like, I can't wait for Satyricon and Septic Flesh as well. Massive fans of them.
Oh, yeah, I've seen Septic Flesh at Bloodstock before.
2017 probably. That's when I
Yeah,
saw them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They put on a show, man. There's no doubt about that. Are you going to be there for Grove Street?
oh yeah,
I'll see them. Yeah, I quite
yeah.
like them. Yeah.
I remember they've gone on such a trajectory
Yeah,
since like I was aware because like when I heard of them first, it was like it was literally like it was Split Knuckle and Grove Street and then like another few bands on this like little local hardcore fest.
that's a great lineup.
That was at Boom. It is a great lineup, and it was like one of those where I'm like each of these bands I can see going somewhere. Obviously, like Split Knuckle released the album last year, which was an absolute fucking banger. And then Grove Street also did that, and now they're getting a lot of attention from it. And I'm like, I can't believe this is these are the same guys that I literally saw in that tiny fucking room, like doing all this shit. So it's great seeing what they're doing.
Mate,
Yeah,
I remember seeing Architects like at in Yeovil, like before they had Sam Carter.
That's so
Really?
crazy to think.
Yeah, because I think they supported 36 Crazy Fists on that show, and it was just like some weird like nightclub that was probably no bigger than like a living room.
It's
And
gonna be
then
more crazy
I
for you
was
seeing them now.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's exactly it. And yeah, and I always tell the old Parkway Drive story where I saw them in like a pub in Kent when they first came over on their first tour for Killing with a Smile, and there was just like 40 people there, and we were just chatting to them and stuff, and all the rest of it. There's no security, no barriers, nothing. They just played on the floor.
Well, I
So
feel like that's what like Malevolence will be for me and Nathan because they're just
Hey,
skyrocketing right
don't
now.
steal this from
yes,
me. Don't steal this
yeah.
from me.
No, Malevolence will be massive, mate. As you
Yeah,
say,
for
they're
sure.
one of those bands that sort of like have done exactly the same thing, haven't they? But they've built up that sort of like community, haven't they?
Mm,
Up north.
Oh yeah.
They
Like
could
the
well
thing
be
is,
headlining this in a couple of years' time.
oh yeah,
easy.
but the thing is, Brad's there like for Nathan and me, right? Brad got into Malev, in his own way. I won't say I got him into Malev. However, I was seeing Malev in 20 fucking 17. Like
Nice.
his first time seeing him, what like was way later on. I'm not calling you out, Brad, but
Yeah.
I mean,
I was seeing him
I still
tiny
listen to
shit.
them before like the same time as you though.
it's
You
it's a
did,
different kettle of
you
fish
did.
now, though, isn't it? Because Malevolence back then, Reign of Suffering sort of style was just like you're guaranteed to like get your head kicked off your shoulders. I mean, it's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
much the same now, but like they're kind of not as like massively aggressive because they're trying to write, big anthems now, aren't they?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So
They
sort of like
had
chilling out
songs.
a bit.
They had songs featuring like words of fucking concrete and shit like that. Like
Yeah,
so, like they would definitely like they want a beat down band, but they would definitely had had their foot in that in that sort of
yeah,
scene
they rode
when
that
Rain of
beat
Suffering
down
came out.
hog.
Yeah, like, they had the foot in it, and then they released Self Supremacy, got more into the hardcore stuff, and then they released like their EPs during fucking lockdown.
Mm.
That fucking blew them up into the like. That was probably like the first time I saw people actually into metal, like in Malev and sharing it.
Yeah,
And
mate.
then they released that album, and then everyone were like, "Yeah, yeah, these are our guys now." Sort of thing. Like I remember,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it was just like one of those. It was one of those where I could see that they were gonna go do great things because they didn't sound like any other band that I'd heard at that time. But like, I literally remember seeing them in like little tiny fucking venues in like Sheffield and stuff. Like
yes, mate.
that poster they posted ages ago, like 10 years ago, where it's like a really old poster. I was fucking there. Do you know what I
Ah,
mean?
sick.
Like, there's their fucking music video shoot they did in COVID, like just after COVID. I had to go to a costume party and I was dressed as Scooby Doo there. Like just shit
Oh,
like that
nice.
where it's like
That's so
it,
sick.
yeah, it was just like
Were you
shit
in the
like that.
video?
You can't see me, but I was
Oh, okay.
definitely there.
Scooby
But
Doo was there.
I wish there was like a flash of Scooby Doo, but there's not a single fucking one
Oh,
around
that's a
here.
fucking shame. That's like should have been like a shoe in, man.
Movie Doo.
Just on stage like just like
Relevance.
No,
Malevolence.
you like a nice band that add in like traditional instruments and stuff.
Yeah.
oh
I've
yeah.
just been reading. There's a band on before Grove Street called Ryusion,
Okay.
and they're from Japan, and they've been labeled samurai metal,
Oh,
um,
mate.
I'm
and
in.
they add into their sound traditional Japanese instruments like shamisen and dragon flutes.
What?
Can't be in.
That sounds pretty fucking interesting.
Yeah, that sounds
Um,
sick, mate.
Matt Heafy from Trivium's done like loads of guest spots on their records and stuff, so
Oh, sick.
I might be
Yeah, you
waiting.
watch
Yeah.
that.
To be fair, like any sort of like metal with a bit of like, fruity touch of something else like that gets me like any orchestral stuff, any stuff with like some traditional instruments.
Mate, we
That's
love
all
a
me, man.
traditional instrument, do we, Daz? Like Black
Yeah.
Braid and Chom Plantley and
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to be all about that, mate. We're going to get in for them.
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah, I might have to do that.
I'm looking at the Sunday now, and like that's probably like the day where it's like the least busy for me. So
It's
I
the
know I
same
definitely
for
want
Same
to
us,
see
for us,
mate.
mate.
Carcass. Yeah, I know I want to see Carcass and Septic Flesh.
I
Maybe
want to see him
Sins
on
of
the mouth as
Satyricon.
well.
That's about it. Like
Yeah.
even an Amon Amarth, I've never been a fan. So like,
Oh,
I,
mate, even if you're not a fan, they are something else to behold live.
They are.
Their stage show, everything is. I guarantee you'll leave there and you'll think, yeah, they're sick.
Yeah, it's a proper spectacle and it proper
Yeah,
like great stuff they put on.
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
was I was still planning on seeing him because so I use like Powerwolf as my biggest basis for it because like Powerwolf, I'm not a massive fan of power metal. Would never really listen to it on Spotify or all like that. But I remember seeing them 2019 and seeing the vocalist with the fucking flamethrowers on his arms, thinking this is the coolest shit I've ever fucking seen.
Mate,
Right.
you'll be the same, honestly. Like they've written some of the biggest melodic death metal songs of all time. Like they're just absolute anthems, and live they're so powerful. They've got like the massive like shield with the drum kit sitting on top of it. Fucking more
massive
like
Thor's hammer.
Yeah,
more
you two
pyro
will be
and
down there,
lightning.
mate. You two will be there rowing in the
Yeah.
pit and
Oh,
that.
I will
I'm not
be.
doing that
there.
rowing.
You will,
not
mate.
doing
You'll
that
be
rowing.
fucking down there, mate. You'll be there, mate. Peer pressure, mate. Everyone's doing it. You're doing it. We're all doing it.
I saw,
I'm doing it.
like, because they're planning on doing the UK's biggest rowing pit, right? I saw that and I put it in the group chat, like, guys, I'm not doing it. If I see everyone doing it, I'm
You
gonna
fucking
be.
will, mate.
I can't. Every morsel of my being will be like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do
I hear
it.
you, brother. Like
Like-
if you ignore that and just listen to the tunes and what like it's you won't regret seeing it, mate. I promise you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So many bangers.
Yeah.
I will go still see them. Like, but they've just never been one of those bands that like have gripped me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I've listened to them on Spotify, they've never gripped me. But I say that about a lot of bands, and I see them live. I'm like, you know what? Great live.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
So,
That's it. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's not like it's the same for me, mate. The Sunday's probably, I mean, we're in all honesty, we're probably going to drive in for a bit, see a couple of bands, and then maybe shoot early on the Sunday because we haven't got a hotel booked for Sunday night. So
Oh, you're missing on Martham?
yeah,
Oh,
I've
shit.
seen them loads of times, mate. So
Oh, okay.
I'm cool with that. The cost for another night at the hotel was fucking ludicrous. So
bet.
we were like, listen, let's just do 2 nights. If like the Sunday lineup had been really like shit, I cannot miss any of this, then probably would have forked out the cash, and it does. But
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Can't do it all, can you? All the time.
no.
I suppose.
Yeah, Sunday is the
No.
weakest day. You know what I mean? Like there's
You know.
there's a few bands that I want to see that day. You know, I want to see like fucking Carcass, obviously I'm on a Marth, there's Septic
Yeah.
Flesh.
Yeah.
I'll see a bit of Beast in Black, a bit cheesy, but I like a bit of that shit.
You know, Flogging Molly are huge as well, isn't it?
that's what,
Yeah.
like we were saying about palate cleansers, like
Mhm.
Night Flight Orchestra into Flogging Molly will be wicked. I don't. Have you ever heard Night Flight?
I've
I
heard
can't get
of
into
them,
them.
but
I've tried them,
never
but
listened
yeah.
to them.
That's so that's homie Bjord from Soilwork sings for them. They just write like the biggest, like imagine like Journey and Boston and all those like classic AOR rock bands. Like they write songs like that. So
I
that'd
feel like they'd be
lovely
good live.
track.
On
Yeah,
album,
yeah.
I'm not really a fan, but I can imagine them pulling like a nice sort of set.
Yeah,
still.
yeah. Just Sunday, you do want a little bit of like when you've been shouted at for 3 days by
Yeah.
scary singers. Do you know what I mean? You do just want a little bit of like.
Yeah. Light-hearted fun.
Yeah, I
I'd
agree
love
with
to
that.
see. I'd love to see like Cypress Hill or someone like that
Wow.
booked for a festival like this.
I feel like they're fitting
I
quite
would,
well.
I
Yeah.
would love like for mixed metal festival like lineups where it's like every other like group is like a rap group or something like that.
Did you ever
It's
go
just
to
a palate
Sonisphere,
cleanser.
lads?
Yeah,
No,
I
no.
went to 2014 Sonosphere when it was that Metallica one, like set list that you pick, and then there was
Yeah.
like Alice in Chains, there was Deftones, like
They
all kinds
always
of
used to
different
have.
era.
They had House of Pain. I saw there. They were wicked. They had Chaz and Dave one year on the main on the smallest. That was like the one of the best sets at a festival. But they used to book like the Prodigy, Pendulum. It'd be cool to see some like, because I'd imagine a lot of people who go to Bloodstock are into that harder side of hip hop.
Oh
So
yeah.
Cypress Hill would go down like a storm, wouldn't they? Or Ice Cube, or
Oh,
you know what I
Ice
mean?
Cube would be
Just
well
something
good.
like I wonder
I'd
if
love that.
like I wonder if they're too big though for.
Well, I know you mentioned like I know they're not hip hop, but like Pendulum, because I went to go see them
Yeah,
in Leeds.
yeah.
Someone gave me a free ticket. I've loved Pendulum like longer than I've loved metal. They were like one of my first loves of music. And when I went to the show, it was like such a mix of crowd. There was loads of metalheads there, but there was
Yeah,
also
yeah.
like hip hop people. There was like a few normal people. There was like there was ravers, all
There's a
kinds
couple
of
of
stuff.
nitties there.
You know, there was like one or two
Mm,
chavs, I
yeah.
didn't want to call them out, but they were definitely there.
Yeah, a real mixed bag. It was like the United Nations of music. Like there's tons of people there.
But it's cool. It's like it'd be cool to have something like that, wouldn't it? Just lit, scattered in there. Just even if it's just one band, just you do need a palate cleanse. I know
I agree.
people always complain, don't they? Like you know when a lineups get announced, they're like, "Oh, what's this fucking band doing on?" And you're thinking to yourself like, "Bro, you've got 3 days in a field
Yeah.
watching hundreds of bands. Like, what? How is one band that's different to what you like gonna hurt you? Like, it's really not."
I know, and like there's so many bands on there. Like you can't physically see them all anywhere.
No,
So
you
you
can't.
can
No.
better fucking believe, buddy, that there's gonna be some fucking death metal on more you wanting to watch this band.
Exactly that. Go and check out like the new Blood stage or something, and you might
Yeah.
just see your next favorite band. Like, yeah, but every year it's the same. It's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, like
Always, yeah.
personally, I would love stuff like that. Like especially like if they had like electronic artists in as well sometimes, like because I like that shit as well.
Make some
So
drum and
I
bass like
yeah,
in a
Chase the
tent or
status, let's
something.
go.
Oh fuck me, I'll be all over that, mate.
yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd be off my tits in the back,
Chasing status like greatest hit set.
mate.
Yeah, man.
That would go off and be a dream set for me, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd be
Like
well sick, mate.
there was like a documentary that I watched recently, and I can't remember what the fuck it's called, but if I can find it, I'll send it to you both because it's really interesting because they pointed out that a lot of people into metal weirdly like drum and bass and like like techno, and they think it's because of the similarities between the music in terms of like it's harsh and it's
Yeah, it's
like
hard, mate.
it can be very repetitive,
Yeah.
and not only that, it can also have like what would be considered like breakdowns. It's the only other like genre where that would be like a translatable thing. So a lot of people that are into metal tend to also gravitate to it because it's like it's the same, but it's not. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, like it hits the same tones that metal would hit for
Yeah, it's
people that
aggressive,
like
isn't
metal.
it?
Yeah.
Aggressive music is um just looking through the EMP stage, that smaller stage, there's a band called Yersin playing on Sunday who are really cool. They're from up your way, Sunderland.
All right.
They're like hardcore slash grindcore slash death metal.
Sounds like a good mix to me.
Nice. Yeah, that does sound like
Okay.
a good
That
mix,
sounds
mate.
pretty good.
Yeah, they're really good on the Sunday. Yeah, there's not too many other bands I've heard of on there, but that's the cool thing, isn't it? Like, oh, there's a band on the Sunday. Sorry, Saturday called Public Execution from the south of England. I'm not sure whereabouts, but grindcore,
Oh wow.
hardcore crossover.
Okay. Never heard of him myself, but I'm sure someone from down here would have done.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's like it's
You
good.
might find a new hidden gem, mate.
That's
That's the
There's
great
exactly
thing
it.
about Blood is.
there's
Yeah,
one band that I know it's called Chub, and
Yes,
I was
they're
there
from my
like,
town. They're from here. I think
Are they actually?
really?
they're from my town.
You know
Yeah.
them?
Not really, but I know people who know them.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
Chubb. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
chub the
I think
band.
I think I'm gonna see just for the meme like, oh, where you going? I'm off to see Chub.
Off to see
Like,
Shub the band.
yeah, so I can't wait to see Chub. It's just,
It's a
it's
very
just, I don't.
strange band name, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't quite know what it means.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I might, it's just one of those where it's like, I'm just gonna see him for the meme of the name because that
Absolutely,
sounds
mate.
hilarious.
Job done for
Um,
them then, innit?
yeah, like, yeah. I mean, like, I'll be like, I've not listened to him before, and I'm here with an open mind,
Yeah, I
but the
think
name is really funny. So,
they won the competition because there's a competition, isn't there? They usually do like a sort of battle of the bands thing,
yeah.
and I think they won that.
oh yeah,
yeah,
like
that Chubb
that.
went hard.
Yeah, Chubb went hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always worth digging around on them on the other stages because you never know. Like we saw that Danish death metal band last year, didn't we, Daz?
Oh,
Um,
knacker,
yeah,
like
neck breaker in
yeah,
Danish,
well,
isn't it? But
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
It'd be so much better to call them that. Just be like,
yeah,
you heard
it
of this
is. Yeah,
band,
neck
Neckbreaker
breaker are
in
wicked.
Danish?
But yeah, they were wicked.
Yeah, they're well good, mate.
Oh, there's another band. Some like might be up our street. That's Lost Brethren on the Friday.
Lost Brethren, I love that.
Sci-fi death metal
Oh wow, okay.
from the
Well,
UK.
that sounds I might actually have a quick little look on YouTube for that. See what they've got
There's
Okay.
anything out.
also Combi Christ, who are really fun. They're a bit of a palate cleanser in the way because they've got that kind of rave atmosphere, you know.
Yeah, they're kind of like this. They're kind of like in that Septic Flesh world, aren't they?
Yeah,
That sort of
I'd
thing.
say kind of like more like in the line of like Static X and Rammstein, that sort of like
Oh, like
electronic industrial sort of thing.
oh, okay, sick.
But yeah, I've seen them live before and they get the crowd going for sure.
Um, just digging around some of these others. The band opening the main stage on Saturday, Deiditus. They're from York.
What
I've
was
heard of
that
them.
band called? What was the sci-fi band?
Lost Brethren.
Let's see if
Ignia.
anything comes up on YouTube. Oh yeah, look, Dimensional Riff.
Oh, if
Must
you've
be
got dimensional riffs, mate, that's
Yeah.
Count
Yeah.
me in.
Nervosa on
Counting.
their main stage on Friday will be a good time because that's essentially part of the like Crypta and them were shared loads of members, didn't they? So
Yeah. No, Nirvana are good. I haven't seen them live, but I like a lot of the songs.
yeah, they'll be good on the Friday. Like all in all, it's a
A
pretty
pretty
stacked
stacked
bill, isn't
lineup.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stacked, yeah.
I've just noticed one right at the bottom for the new Blood stage called "Them Bloody Kids," and I think that's going to be the same thing as Chubb. It's like, who are you going to see? Them fucking kids.
It sounds like something my mum would say if the kids are playing
Yeah,
outside.
it's like it's them bloody
And
fucking
bloody
kids.
kids from next door again.
Yeah, I think I'm going to see them bloody kids just again out the meme of the name, like because
Yeah.
that is a funny name. Um,
Yeah, I think
Brit
that wraps up the Bloodstock chat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's
Honestly, I'm super stoked to see you guys again.
me
I'm
too,
ready for
Yeah,
bro.
the
mate.
reunion.
Gonna
Needs to
be a
link
great
up.
time. Yeah. We've got some ideas about Damnation we wanna pitch for you as well, mate. So
Pitch away, man. We're all for it.
yeah, we'll do that after. We'll do that after. We'll let you
Yeah,
know.
definitely.
all right, all
Yeah.
right,
All
definitely.
right.
It's been
See you
great
guys
having you
soon.
on again. It's been a while talking to you,
Yeah, it's been a
so
pleasure,
it's been
boys.
great.
Looking forward to hanging in a few weeks.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
definitely.
it's only like 3 weeks now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Excitement.
yeah. I'm
Right.
panicking because I've got anything for it. I've not even checked my tent. I think I'm just gonna wing it.
And you're the
Yeah.
sensible one.
Yeah, I'm sensible when it comes to drinking. Everything else in life,
Anything else? Terrible.
yeah,
I love it.
absolutely